Hello, good morning. Welcome to Tony Regondola's channel. Today I'm gonna share with you another technique in multiplying numbers. So it's about multiplying two two-digit numbers. So to start with, let's say for example we have this example 12 times 12. Okay, so at first you will multiply the first digits. Itong sa unahan, 1 times 1 will give you 1. Okay, so then the next step is we're going to cross multiply the digits. So ito, 1 times 2 will give us 2, and another 1 times 2. What I'm saying is from here, 1 times 2, I'm sorry, and itong 1 times 2 will give us 2, and 1 times 2 is also 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. And this one, ito naman, we will multiply this 2 times 2, yung last two digits will give us 4. So we could easily compute for especially in multiplying two-digit numbers. Another example, let's say we have 13 times 13. The same step, itong first digits sa unahan, itong column na ito, 1 times 1 will give us 1. And this one, ito naman, 1 times 3, 1 times 3 will give us 3. And another one here, 1 times 3 is also 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. And multiply this to 3 times 3 will give us 9. So the final answer is 169. So another example, 11 times 11. Kasi pag natutunan natin itong ganitong technique, mas madali tayo mag mental math or mental calculation. So ito, first digits, the same steps. 1 times 1 is 1. Ito yung dalawang yun, yung first column. So ito naman, 1 times 1, ito, 1 times 1 is 1. And the same thing dito, 1 times 1 is also 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 2. So, etong last two digits, 1 times 1 will give us 1. So, the final answer is 121. Ganun lang siya kadali. Okay. So, this is also applicable not only to two-digit numbers that begin with 1. Pwede namang halimbawa, 21 times 21. Okay. So, yung first two digits, 2 and 2, so ito, 2 times 2 will give us 4. Okay. So, ito, cross multiply ulit, 2 times 1, this one, yan, ginuhitan ko. 2 times 1 is 2. Ganon din dito, 1 times 2 or 2 times 1 is 2 again. So, 2 plus 2 will give us 4. And when we multiply the last digits, 1 times 1 will give us 1. So, the final answer is 441. Okay. So, one more example. 12 times 13. Okay. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3, ito, is 3. And then 1 times 2 is 2. So, 2 plus 3 is 5. And then multiply these two numbers, 2 times 3 will give us 6. So, ganun lang siya kadali. What if we have this question, this type of question, 14 times 14. Okay. So, 14 times 14, the same procedure, 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. So, 4 plus 4 will give us, of course, 8. But this time around, when we multiply this, 4 times 4 will give us 16. So 16 is a two-digit number or more than is a two-digit number or more than 9. Kasi from 10 is more than 9 yun, di ba? So 16 is more than 9 or a two-digit number. If this is the case, itong 1 na ito ay i-add natin dito. So 8 plus 1 will give us 9. So this is the final answer. 1, 9, 6. So 196 is the final answer for 14 times 14. Okay, one more example so that you can follow this. Let's say 23 times 23. Okay, this is 3. 23 times 23. So again, we will multiply 2 times 2 will give us 4. Okay, in this case, when we cross multiply this one, 2 times 3, 6. Diba? The same procedure, 2 times 3, 6. And then this one, 2 times 3 is 6 pa din. So 6 plus 6, that will give us 12. So yung 2, that is 12, diba? And then we will increment this by 1 kasi yung 1 niya dun sa 12 will make this 5. And finally, when we multiply 3 times 3, it will give us 9. So the final answer is 529. Kumbaga yung 1 dito, kinary na natin dito. So mas madali siya kasi isang daanan pa lang, isang daanan din. Diba? From left to right. No, when we got the value of 12, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 3, 6, 6 plus 6 is 12. So 2, and then add the 1 value here, so will give us 5. So the final answer is 529. So ganun lang siya kadali. Okay? I'm sure marami pa itong mga what do you call this? Mga other scenarios or mga twist. May panibago tayo dito mga what ifs sa next part natin, and I will give you more examples para mas ma-internalize pa natin ito. Just continue to practice this technique para ma-master ninyo kasi syempre bago sa atin ito, hindi natin ito napag-aralan during our elementary and high school time or high school years. Anyway, more on arithmetic kasi ito eh. So sa elementary talaga ito tinuturo. Pero the advantage of this is that mas madali natin siya nako-compute. Kasi isang latagan lang siya. Basta alam lang natin yung technique. Okay, so that's all for now, and see you next time. By the way, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will be automatically notified. Okay, bye-bye.